Hey guys, Aleroart here, and I'm working on some SpongeBob art. Today is Wednesday, so I want to do a video sketch drawing and watercolor all in one for today's drawing. So I am Aleroart, and you guys are here on my page, and welcome. I'm just getting stuff all together and wanted to show something basic to draw. So why not just draw a square like SpongeBob? Cool? Cool. All right, I'm gonna jump in. SpongeBob is one of my favorites, and creating art is cool. So let's go with it. So I'm gonna go with let me just draw a sketch as I always do. And one of the things is like always just try to uh, just making art. So check me out. I'm Aleroart. That's me. Yeah, cool. Right. I'm gonna jump in. Look at that square. SpongeBob square. What's blue pencil, so you can't really see it. Hope everyone's good. This is a YouTube drawing tutorial where I draw random things and draw fan art. And one of the fan art drawings that I want to share is drawing SpongeBob. It's really cool, and simple shapes like squares and rectangles. Why not draw stuff like that? So I'm going to show you. I use a pencil. I use a blue pencil because it's very light. And with that, I want to draw out how I'm going to illustrate it. So I'm drawing SpongeBob with the Krabby Patty. He's very confident, as he should, as is, that he just made an awesome burger. And you guys know the SpongeBob mytho, and you guys know how it goes, so I thought it was cool. So I just want to draw this hilarious character. I always laugh at his shoes because they just look funny in the shape. Let me see. Yep. So I'm gonna turn this into black and white and into color, but I first want to show that. But practice, and create. Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. I use a marker and I use brush pens. So this is a Pentel, and Pentel is one of those pens they use for drawing, like when you make comic books, because you can make thin lines and thick lines. So it's a brush pen, and this is the ink. The ink goes in there, so it loads up. What? I think one of my favorite characters in cartoons is a SpongeBob, because in SpongeBob, it's just really really silly. And let me see. I'm gonna have to erase some of these lines. It's okay. Sometimes I use it as a guide, but then other times the line goes over, so it's fine. So we draw his. What does he have? He has like freckles on his face. Right? I like to draw his eyes like detailed, like with the either like very sparkly, because he just loves making his patties, his burger patties, and you can see how much he emphasizes on how much he loves it. So one of the things that teaching July summer school for making arts was showing basic shapes, what you can make. And what I explain is everybody can make a square, everybody can make a circle, right? So why not draw characters that are shaped like that? So this shape is SpongeBob is a square, right? It's not a circle, square pants, circle pants. So this is fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the summer weather. And then these videos I make are for people that are, if you're at home and you have your tablet or if you're looking at your phone, you can grab a piece of paper too and you could draw along. So very encouraged to just make art, and it's okay. It's okay if you make a mistake. Mistakes are all right because this is part of the process, right? And like I said, I laugh all the time at his shoes. Not that they're bad, but I just think it's a cool concept how they look because they're bulby but bubbled up like that. I'm debating if I just do the outline for his socks because socks, if you ever look at it, the socks are red and blue and white. So I'm gonna draw that other foot. I'm gonna kind of make it my style, so I gotta do a little rigid on the bottom, right? Cool. Okay. There he is. So I'm drawing this in the size of it's by 9 by 12. Draw the paper, and the paper is watercolor paper because I will be adding color, and the colors are made in, you guessed it, watercolor. I do enjoy drawing, I do enjoy making art, and I do enjoy that people make art too. And if there's any way that incorporates to help people to create, I would love to be part of that. Even if it's something that you could see. So you watching it means a lot because you're checking out how to draw, right? So I think I got the concept down. The concept of it is good old SpongeBob, and he made that. So yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let me see. The blue helps out. Like I said, it's just a guide. Sometimes when I'm drawing, it's on there with it, and some people actually like to see the sketches being part of it. It gives it more of a uniqueness. I personally love that because it shows how the artist is creating, and it just, you want to see their brains, how they interact with it. So like, if I draw a line and it's not part of the picture, it's okay because that just shows that, yeah, I really like this yellow. I know I'm gonna draw this guy again, and I know because one of my favorite episodes is imitation crabs. I don't know what season it is, probably 3 or 2, or maybe possibly, no, it couldn't be season 1, but it's either 2 or 3. But it is one of my favorites because besides SpongeBob in there, it's Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs makes me laugh. I love all the characters, but you know, it's a robot Mr. Krabs, and poor SpongeBob. He's funny because he can't tell the difference between robot crabs and the real Mr. Krabs. Yeah. So drawing along, this is really fun, basic. I just want to create this to show that you can draw along, even if it's in black and white. It's so cool. You can grab Crayola if you have a marker. Crayola. A lot of my students always ask, "What's a Crayola?" But I guess I'm dating my age because, you know, they're brand with different names and maybe it's copyright. But for me, I just call them Crayolas. But I always appreciate every time someone says that's not what it's called. So I'm like, it's okay. Because it's very chill. Yep. I'm gonna give it some tone, maybe some orange. Yo, orange, where you at, orange? I think I have some orange somewhere. Maybe I'll make some a little with the red, just a little bit to give it an orange feel. Orange and yellow make what color? Orange. Yellow and red. Orange. Just give it some shadows. I like to do that with that. So this is like it's watercolor, but it's liquid, and then opposed to these are they're dried, so it's okay to try different techniques. You always want to learn. You can't. No one's perfect. And I know everyone, they look at the cartoon and say, "Oh, well, the cartoon looks like this," but it's okay because guess what? You are making it your style. Ooh, I like that. So basically, I'm giving them some shadow. So I'm gonna start adding more layers to it. Again, you guys are like, "Hey, you drawn this before, whatever." But I think for these YouTube videos, I want to show versatile, and I want to show how I start up. So as you guys go along, you guys will see updated styles, more characters, stuff like that. You guys watch it when you guys watch a cartoon. You guys ever notice how detailed their scenes on there? They're like it's like Ren and Stimpy, like they do a close up of his hands and he has like a band-aid on there. That's so funny. I learned that from like old timey cartoons too. I think what's going to be great about this is that the background color I'm going to use, I'm thinking about like some blues and some purples because purples and blues go great against yellow. So that's something I want to show you guys if you guys don't know. Like add some colors to the background because it's cool to see the front, just the character floating, but you want to see him somewhere. And that's what I want to show. Tra-la-la. Yeah. And you can see when I don't fill up the picture, it gives it some shadow, some depth. Cool? Yeah, he still looks flat, right? Right. Cool. I'm gonna go in and add some blues. And I got a great blue for this one. Part of it is his eyes are blue too, so I'm gonna give this blue some of that. So I'm using watercolors and I use different ones just to try out. I have some turquoise blue too. That's kind of like a bit of blue, but it's a little bit of green. So I'm gonna jump in there and give some effects to that, so you can see that blue in there. But what I do like to just pull it apart. The cool thing about watercolors is you add and then you take away and you add again. I hope this is making sense because what I do is I like to mix up the blues to make it look blend. You can kind of see it how I'm blending it right now, right? Trust me, when this is done, you'll see it. So I'm gonna make the blue kind of give it a frame. They're like, well, Mr. Alejandro, what are you talking about? I hope everyone's having a good summer. Checking out, making art. Take a break. Walk outside, get some air. Be safe outside. I'm using a little bit of the water and the colors to give his eyeball, some detail, so his eyes can look like they're round. Well, they are round, but you're giving some of that. Like I mentioned, I'm going to add some blues to this too. I think it's cool. For a second, I almost forgot what color are SpongeBob's pants. And they are brown. I hope that when you make artwork and you show people, it shows you're making art and it's fun. Just want to show that. So maybe there's somebody even younger, or maybe who doesn't make art. You could teach them how to draw too. Maybe that. Maybe. Like I said, I teach, and I'm gonna be teaching back in August. So one of the things in these exercises are I show them how to draw shapes and characters, and why not make one with funny, cool SpongeBob, right? I appreciate everyone that comes on here, checks it out. I know not everybody can, but when they do, it's cool. I like to post. Sometimes it's digital, sometimes it's traditional, like this right now. And I like to try different styles. So I'm very happy to be making this tutorial piece. You see how the blues bounce off of the yellow on SpongeBob? That's what I was talking about. So when you guys draw, making the character in an environment. So he's in the water, right? And they might put a little purple in there just to give it some bounce. That just means it mixes it up with the blue, right? And it's cool to try different styles and try different techniques, because maybe later on I might have this idea again for a different character. Maybe you guys want to see me draw his best friend Patrick. Patrick Star talks like that. He's funny. Yeah, I think these colors really do make it bounce. And try to give him some shadows on his shirt. Even though his shirt's white, I want to give it a little bit of shadows. And his tie's gonna be red, so I haven't forgotten. Ding. Right? Yeah. What about that burger? That Krabby Patty? Cool. All right. So I was just checking my phone, and the phone is on charge, so I'm just charging it up right now. While I'm drawing. Ooh. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to there. Speed drawing. Cool. Let's color his square pants. You can see that. Zoom. All right. Yeah. So this is my take at SpongeBob. I had fun drawing this. I'm just doing some little add-ons right now, but it's pretty much there. And these were, quick. So I hope you guys dig this. Hope you guys are inspired to make art too. Yeah. Alright, cool. These are fast, these are quick. Hope you guys are drawing along, checking out. Yeah, give it the old signature, and that's it. Cool. I had fun creating this. I hope you guys did too. Hope you guys make stuff. Hope you guys get to see more of these. Alright? I'm Aleroart. I'll see you later, okay? Peace out.